Hey boys and girls, so this week you're going to hear Jack and the Beanstalk. And I chose this version, it's written by Nina Cruz, because the pictures in it are real pictures, real photographs. So I thought you might like to see a fairy tale that has real photographs in it. That's kind of cool. It's kind of different instead of the illustrations. So let's see what happens. Here's Jack. When Jack came home from his first day of work doing chores for his neighbor, Mrs. M, he was disappointed. She had given him multicolored beans instead of money. These are worth more than what I owe you, she said. Make sure you plant them the right way. Or make sure you plant them right away. Jack wasn't certain he believed her, but he went ahead and planted the beans outside his bedroom window. Good idea. Next morning, Jack overslept. His parents had to wake him up. The room was unusually dark. He looked out the window. Crazy! It's a beanstalk! Jack started to suspect that something wonderful was happening. The beanstalk grew and grew, looping and twisting its way up into the sky. By noon, the beanstalk was taller than the house. Jack shook the huge vine. It was very sturdy. Later that afternoon, the beanstalk disappeared into the clouds, and Jack found that it was easy to climb. There he goes, up the beanstalk. Jack climbed. He went farther and farther up the huge beanstalk. When Jack stopped to rest, he was so high he could see the entire city. He says, "Wow, that is cool." Uh-oh. Jack kept climbing. A breeze carried the scent of freshly baked chocolate chip cookies. Thought Jack. It would be nice to have a snack. He saw a castle. The cookies must be inside. Jack wouldn't normally go into a stranger's home, but this wasn't a normal day, so Jack walked in. Inside was the biggest man he'd ever seen. "You are one lucky woman," said the giant. "I look good. I smell good. You are married to the biggest, handsomest man ever. When they made me, they broke the mold. Rub some lotion on my feet once you're done there." Ugh. The giant kept bragging. Jack tried not to laugh, but eventually he let out a little giggle. "What's that noise?" said the giant. "What's that smell? Fee, fi, fo, fum. I smell me a young'un. Looks like your cookies caught us a new boy." "Dear," said the giant's wife, "try to be gentle with this one. You don't know your own strength." "Me," he said, "I'm a pussycat. That last boy was worthless." Uh-oh. "I'd take good care of valuable things," said the giant as he snatched up his hen. "Sweet hen, lay me some eggs." "You can touch it, boy, but you can't keep it. These are 24-karat solid gold eggs." He's holding one. "I bet you wish you had a hen like this. Well, she's the only one, and she's mine. Wife, give this boy some chores. There's a lot that needs doing around here, and I need a nap." Oof. The giant's wife took Jack into the kitchen to begin the longest afternoon of his young life. He swept, he scrubbed, he washed, he chopped wood, he shined every knife, fork, and spoon they had. And they had a lot. The work was very hard. The giant snored in the next room. Jack was hungry and tired, and he wanted to go home. "I need something from the pantry," said the giant's wife. "I'll be right back. Start peeling the carrots." Poor Jack. Now, as soon as she left the room, Jack ran. He ran past the giant. He ran past the hen, which let out a loud squawk, and Jack grabbed it. "Boy, boy," yelled the giant's wife. Jack ran out of the house with the hen squawking, clucking under his arm. "Stop!" "My hen!" the giant roared. Jack started down the vine as fast as he could while holding the hen tightly. He couldn't believe that he'd taken it right from under the giant's nose. Brave. The vine began to shake as the giant and his wife climbed down after him. "Stop! My hen!" the giant shouted again. The beanstalk swayed back and forth. The giant and his wife were getting closer. Jack leapt to the ground. He got his father's saw and started to cut the thick vine. Finally, Jack cut the base of the beanstalk deeply enough that it snapped and toppled over. The giant and his wife tumbled down. Whoa! Jack sat stunned. What had he done? All was still. A minute passed, and then from under the leaves came a man and a woman who looked very much like the giant and his wife, only smaller. "There's my hen," said the man. Yes. "Brother!" Mrs. M ran up and gave the man a big hug. "This boy broke the spell," said the man. "I once wished to be the biggest, richest man there was. That got me and my wife stuck up in the clouds. We owe you." "Thank you," said the woman. "I knew you'd be just the boy for the job," said Mrs. M. Jack smiled. He was safe and nobody was hurt, but he was still hungry and tired, so he went home. And in the morning on his doorstep, there was a bowl of fresh eggs. And the one in the middle is gold. The end. So that version's a little bit different than the other versions of Jack and the Beanstalk fairy tale, but I hope you guys enjoyed that one too. I will see you soon. Don't forget to do the activity in Seesaw for this week too. All right, bye.